Welcome back to Detroit Become Human. It's the first time we've played in a while. We took a break to play Caribou Trail, which, if you haven't watched, you can. There's a whole playlist with all 6 episodes of that game. Let's get into our new chapter here of Detroit Become Human. When last we left our heroes, Kara and Todd's child, whose name I've forgotten, were on the run. Connor chased them across the freeway.
Has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this would be the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role in criminal investigations. We contacted CyberLife for comment, but no one was available to answer our questions.
We are now approaching Ferndale Station. Please take care when stepping onto the platform. Customers are reminded that all androids must ride in a designated area.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho.
I was about to say this movie. This game is so beautiful, and it is rendered like a movie. That you can understand this world. It seems so fully thought out in a way that some games are not, and it's so great. All right, let's do this. Look for the graffiti. So can I do shift to look at it again? Okay, so it's a dude with like those goggles maybe, and then that little symbol on the chest. Oh, it's literally right there. I thought this was going to be hard.
Hey, mister. You spare some change?
Clue updated.
She did. Yeah. Sure. I'll talk to you later.
It's like a tiger or something and a boxer.
I heard that android boy band's gonna win some music.
What's up, dudes?
You mean here for you?
Perhaps CyberLife, more free time for you.
There it is.
Okay, so when you leave? Sounds great.
Find Jericho. Jericho must be
Really going to get rid of
android.
Grandma says it leaves her with nothing to do, sweetie. But she's so cool.
That girl sounded like I can hear my graphics card struggling. This game's old, man. It shouldn't be struggling. Oh, there's another one over there. It's got to be it right there, no? I was just trying to run. Oops. Sorry, miss. Oops. Be cool, man. Don't act like a human. Camera swings up for me. Mari. Welcome.
Hey, ma'am, can you help me out?
Is ready. Please do not attempt.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm doing well. Thanks. There's got to be another one in here. Where could it be? Looks like maybe we got to go through this fence. And see what we can see. What's this guy's name again? I can't remember. Marcus. I was using the controller. I remember now. I remember using the joysticks to do those motions. This doesn't look dissimilar from the neighborhood that Kara was in. What are we doing, Marcus? Oh, dang, son. Just leaping up there. I marked that one, right? Yeah. Okay. Don't like jump down there. Find the next graffiti. Making me think I missed one in here. Got that one. They've not been difficult to spot. Up to this point. It's probably incredibly obvious and right in front of me. Or I need to just like go around that corner. Oh, it's right there. And it's white instead of black. I was looking for the wrong color combination. That looks questionable, dude. Marcus is like, I know how to build myself out of parts, so no fear. Okay. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, you want Marcus to be the kind of, I was about to say being or creature or man, or the kind of android who can do exactly that. Look at a scenario. The way that robots operate is through a sense, decide, and act algorithm. Obviously, it gets far more complicated than that. But that's what Marcus just did. He sensed the environment, he decided what to do, and he acted. And just like in the Batman video games where you don't have to do skill jumps because Batman's freaking Batman, he does not need to try again and fall and try again. He's Batman. He's an expert. So's Marcus. That's kind of cool. I'm sure that there are a different type of gamer who'd be like, oh no, I want to make the jump. I love jumping around and climbing. But I think in this scenario, this is just way more impactful. Here's our symbol. I can see it. They can, of course, still fall, and when a hero needs to fall, because that makes narrative sense and it makes things exciting. You know, games and movies allow us to do that. They allow us to have characters who stumble, because that can be dramatic. 100% success is not interesting, right? There needs to be challenges, there needs to be failure, and then there needs to be triumph. Or perhaps the story is actually about failure. Can I choose which path? Is that what's going on? That one seems lame. I'm going to choose this one. Maybe I have to choose this one. Oh, I see. That's how I choose. Love this. Ooh, I don't know. I think we're just gonna go this way. Would be, look at that. It's too high. I've calculated. Nope. Let's try a different plan. Compute. Yeah, that'll work. Do it, Marcus. Who is Marcus right now? He's been betrayed. His father, for lack of a better term, has been killed or has died. Where is the symbol there? I don't see it, but let's go in here and we'll find it. As our sensors get used to the darkness. There's gonna be some weird robot who's gonna step out and be like, "We've been waiting for you." And I'm gonna be like, "What? Oh shit. Is that our guy?" "I've been waiting for you." What does it look like? A broken wall with some yellow. I feel like that was kind of behind me over here. Bro, are you okay? He is not okay. The tires up here on the second floor, that would have taken some effort. Wait a minute. That's the wall. I just came in here. I don't see the symbol we've been looking for. Wait. It was a big one. And it was... Oh, that's so weird. It's like... You got to stand in the right place to see it. That's cool. Okay, hang on. The next graffiti is... I can't remember where I got these pictures. Maybe from that android that we saw in the flashback. Transferred some files or some data to me to help me with this. I feel like we got to go this way. But that's how we came in, so it's got to be this. Move it, pallet. Oh, we is back online. How you doing, Quest? Welcome to the show. This is a great chapter to warm up and get back into the story. This is so great. I'm so excited to be back playing this game, by the way. That's such a cinematic shot. I love it. What is Jericho? Or maybe a better question, why does Jericho exist? And then where did it come from? Follow the trail to Jericho. Reach the boat. So that's a ship, isn't it? We're at the pier. The ship is Jericho. The camera's telling me where to go, but I kind of want to look around a little bit. This music is good too. And this whole, like, you guys got me chatterboxing in your ear. I'm just filling your ear with nonsense Clyde words. But, like, this scene is so beautifully done. There's no words, right? We had the flashback to the android saying, "Find Jericho." But after that, it's just been Marcus. Here's Marcus. Thoughtful. Perhaps. And that's my mind. That's what's blowing my mind. What is Marcus thinking about right now? What does he think the rest of his life is going to be like? Because and you know, the whole question we're asking ourselves is, what do you mean life? He lived with, and I feel bad because it's been a couple of months since we played this game and I've forgotten the name of the artist, but he lived there with his father, with the artist, for as far back as he can probably remember. I assume he was purchased new. And then he was betrayed. His family dead. Wakes up in a pile of broken robot parts. Reassembles himself. He's got no choice but to find Jericho. What else is there? There's nothing. And so you got to imagine, like, what's going through his mind or what's going through his transistors, however you want to think about this. You know, what drives Marcus at this point as a character is super interesting to me. I have to go up this ladder because he's being driven up a ladder and we don't know really why, right? We know Marcus had always been encouraged to think. He was being taught to paint, things like that, you know. And so he's had that. I wonder, you know, could we have gone across that down there? That looked like the more natural route. This looks interesting. And I'm way curious to see the episode map at the end. Beautiful lighting. Look at this. Jump. Now that's Marcus being foolhardy. I mean, that's very dangerous. How does he know it's safe? Does he know it's safe? What a shot. Oh, this is incredible. Look at him. Did he leave his jacket down there? He did. Like, what is this place? Why is this where you want to go? What is he thinking? Oh, we failed at that, didn't we? Hold the shift key. This isn't like a place you'd want to be. It's wet and rusty and detritus filled. It's just full of junk. Now I have a flashlight, which is the creepiest thing in the world. To have a flashlight and to be in an environment that is dark. It is so scary. Just thought I was going to get punched in the side of the head. Somebody's going to jump scare me. I don't want this. Also, my boy did not close the door and lock the dogs behind him. Okay, door's locked. Move on to the next one. Docking Bay 94. Are you guys as nervous as I am? There's no way you're as nervous as I am, but I am nervous. Detroit Today. Somebody put this magazine in here. Detroit Today. Android on the run. Runaway machine causes panic in Camden. With miles of unspoiled nature, Canada is the true land of the free. President Warren to make a state visit to the United Kingdom. Android astronauts to explore Io. Io is one of the Galilean moons. There are 4 moons. This is just Clyde talking now. There are 4 moons discovered by Galileo with one of the earliest telescopes. Io is one of the 4 that orbit Jupiter. Hackers target solar panels for latest ransom scheme. NASA announced the launch of a 5 Android crew to explore Io, one of Jupiter's satellites. The journey will last 3 years and is expected to teach us much about the formation of the solar system. Though not the first androids in space, this is the first all-machine crew, proving that androids are sufficiently reliable to be entrusted with the entire mission. That's actually really interesting. Androids are an extraordinary asset for the conquest of space, says Michael Shelley, director of NASA. Cosmic radiation destroys human DNA. Humans suffer many effects from Humans suffer many effects from long-term space travel, while androids are immune to most of these issues. NASA confirmed no return journey was planned and that the androids would work on Io for several months before being destroyed by the extreme conditions of the planet. Wow. Just treating them like the machines that I suppose that they are. Here we go. Excuse me. Android on the run. Runaway machine causes panic in Camden. Residents in the Detroit suburb of Camden were witness to a thrilling chase today after a police manhunt, including roadblocks and dozens of police interviews, fleshed out a felony fugitive. But this is a fugitive with a difference. The suspect is an android. The rogue AX400 model is thought to be suffering from an extremely rare malfunction. and took extreme measures to avoid police, even dashing across a busy highway to avoid pursuing officers. Eyewitness statements are inconclusive, and with no official report, it's impossible to say for sure what really happened. But local news correspondents are looking into this case at this very moment. No CyberLife spokesperson was available for comment, and the speculation looks set to continue. Interesting. Every time we come out, I'm like, there's gotta be somebody there. It kind of freaked me out. Holy shit. Please, please never again. Chat, I can't handle it. Flashlights are scary already, okay? I'm in a dark ship with a flashlight that I had to shake to make work. And I said nothing. Marcus didn't go, hey, you. Or leave, which is what he should do. Oh my gosh. I'm still coming down from that, dude. How much adrenaline have I experienced here for effectively no reason? Why is this not working? Those are two very awkward keys to hold down. So is this just a dead end? Where the creepy horror android went? There's a control I'm forgetting about how to... Please don't terrify me again. I just can't. My little heart can't take it. Dude, your back is to the door where the monster person was. What are you doing? What is this place? This must be the engine room? Oh, there's stairs over here. Again, Marcus, what is your plan? No. Oh, brother. Also, if Jericho was such a nice place for androids, like, why are all the androids saying to go here? This isn't where we want to be. Oh my gosh. Hello, friends. Friends, right?
Welcome to Jericho.
That's the chapter, isn't it? You animals. Could you explain to me the freaky psycho person android? Again, thank you everybody for watching Detroit Become Human with me today. What a great chapter to come back in. Very cinematic, very horror, almost. Not horror, but suspenseful maybe is a better term for it. We got to meet up with Marcus again. It's been a while since we've seen our boy Marcus, and now we're back. I got to be terrified. You guys got to observe it. Hopefully that was entertaining for all y'all. We are going to be back with more Detroit Become Human next Tuesday night, right here on twitch.tv/ClydePlaysLive. Of course, between now and then, we will spend a little time doing some other streams on Thursday night and Saturday morning. You can come join us there. We'll do some ships. Maybe we'll do some Art of Rally. We've been playing Art of Rally as well. So with that, we will leave you guys to it. Thank you so much for watching the show. We'll catch you next time. Take care. Have a good night. I mean, that jump scare feels unnecessary.